So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not before he gave it a shake to see if there were coins inside.
I was worried they would fall out.
Bene, bene, benvenuti in questa nuova puntata di Dragon Age 2. Siamo a casa dello zio che chiaramente non perde occasione per non farsi i fatti suoi. Vediamo un po' la lettera che ci è arrivata. Arriva da Fenris, che ci chiede di andare da lei se vogliamo altri lavoretti, e lo faremo. Salutiamo il nostro cagnolino.
Nice hound, sister. More agreeable than most of your company. A few hundred of you, and we'd have taken Lothering, or had a good shot. That's a good dog.
Adesso in realtà potrei iniziare a raccattare un po' di oggetti vari dalle casse, però prima di iniziare a cambiare armi, armature eccetera eccetera, vorrei andare a chiacchierare col nostro amico Varric che ci ha chiesto udienza. Prendiamo lui e il fratello, dai, confermo, e andiamo alla taverna dell'impiccato.
You owe us, Isabela.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
Scenetta interessante. Direi che andiamo subito a parlare con questa fanciulla.
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
E tu come fai a saperlo?
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabela. Previously Captain Isabela. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Per chi avesse giocato Dragon Age Origins o avesse visto i miei video, lei è la stessa Isabella che si incontra nella perla, nel bordello. Chiaramente ha l'aspetto molto diverso e hanno anche cambiato la voce, però è lei. Anche tu?
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Qualcuno del tuo passato?
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
Che cosa hai chiesto a Lucky?
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Un duello?
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
D'accordo.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. We've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Ok, andremo a fare questa missione con Isabella, ma parliamo prima con Varric.
So, I've been dying to know.
What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
Per il creatore, com'è grosso.
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawke, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Parlami di Bartrand.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
Parliamo della spedizione.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
Vorrei conoscerti meglio.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethris, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Di cosa ti occupi?
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair, keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
Stai cercando emozioni forti?
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Amicizia, quindi vediamo se dice altro.
Edwina's the meanest waitress I've ever met, but she keeps my drink full. I think I might love her.
Direi di no. Andiamo adesso ad aiutare Isabella.
You're very different from other elves.
Oh? You know them all?
No, I just... You look different. There's no denying that.
It is what I am. And unlike the problems you claim to have, I really did have no choice.
Do we know anyone who isn't brooding every hour of the day?
Like attracts like, it seems.
Bene, iniziano già a fare amicizia, che carini. Allora, dovremmo andare di notte e mi sembra sia qua. Città superiore.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Hader sent them. Search the bodies. Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
E seguiamo Isabella.
Isabela, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Di cosa state parlando?
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabella's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal, and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told her enough. I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now we have other problems.
Beh, direi che dobbiamo tirare sul morale di Castillon.
Castillon isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
Let's finish this!
You want this? I gave that. Right.
Now you fall!
One more.
I'll deal with this. Stab first, ask questions later.
Trust me, it's better this way. Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
A che ti serve la reliquia?
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead, but that would be letting me off easy.
Lucky ha cercato di trovare la reliquia.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Sei naufragata?
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
Dai, io posso aiutarti.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Ebbene sì, Isabella è il terzo personaggio con cui si potrà intraprendere eventualmente una storia. È veramente un personaggio fighissimo, infatti voglio provarlo con un altro personaggio. Ma per adesso io mi concentro solo su il bel Fenris. Allora, prendiamo anche lei in party, così la rispecchiamo. Mi ferma. Al solito prendiamo il talento per rispeccare, l'abilità anzi per rispeccare. Allora, lei è una rogue come il nostro Varric, però combatte melee con le armi a due mani, quindi anche lei portiamo sempre a 20 di astuzia e poi al solito destrezza. Conferma. Vediamo subito la sua abilità personale, prendiamo istinto, che è un'altra che si attiva, e poi andiamo di doppie armi. E poi li potenziamo a questo. Confermo. E ora si torna alla taverna. Parliamo con Isabela.
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawke. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
You drink the swill here?
It's an acquired taste. Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
Un amico?
Is this a friend or a friend?
I never let him steer my ship, if that's what you're asking. From what I hear, he doesn't have good control of his rudder. His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
Vediamo se ha altro da dirci.
I found this amazing hat shop in Lowtown.
Invece no. Invece donna misteriosa?
The Ferelden, eh? Fenris said you might help me. Some raider captains are having secret meetings at night in Lowtown. The job's simple. Break up the meeting and kill every one of the bastards.
Così? Non potete dirmi altro?
That's not much to go on.
It's enough to do the job.
Vabbè.
Just tell me where they are.
All the details are in this letter. If you manage to eavesdrop on the meeting before you kill them, there'll be extra in it for you. I'll be here.
So, I noticed some notes on the table the other day. Interesting work you got.
Ammetto che non ricordo di questa missione, probabilmente non l'ho fatta.
So, Elf, that thing you do with your hand.
I can already tell this isn't going anywhere pleasant.
I bet that makes pickpocketing easier.
I'll try it sometime and find out.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner. What happened to the fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabela. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
Mi sembra un'ottima idea.
You tie him up. I'll go find some honesty.
Very funny, Isabela. You said you could find me help. This is the best you could do, eh?
Looks like we're not needed here after all.
Let's not be hasty. I'll take what I can get. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
Come hai fatto a perdere il carico?
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. My crew and I barely made it out alive. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
Hai parlato di pirati?
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
They've got some big plan for Kirkwall, or so I've heard. If they're not a problem now, they will be soon.
Non puoi farlo da solo?
It's your cargo. You look for it.
Those raiders are still looking for me. I'm not going to draw their attention.
Perché hai lasciato i pirati?
You used to be a raider. What happened?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extortion, murder, kidnapping. He does it all. It's just not to my taste. I tried to get out, but he didn't like that. This scar on my neck, he gave it to me. Slit my throat.
and threw me overboard. I tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo. Bastard.
Cosa c'è nel carico?
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
Vabbè, va. Ci crediamo. Ti aiuterò.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority. So you'll know it when you see it.
Tu dici?
You're assuming I know what an Orlesian Port Authority seal looks like.
It's fancy. Just like everything Orlesian. I've had it with the raiders. And this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you. And be careful.
Isabella amicizia 5, che fa sempre piacere. Andiamo a fare sta quest. Porto. Allora, siamo al porto, ma mi sono sbagliata perché la quest dell'amico di Isabella va fatta di giorno, ma comunque di notte. Qua abbiamo la quest della tizia misteriosa della taverna, quindi adesso origliamo come ci ha chiesto.
I lost 2 of my men for damned wheat.
If it flies amaranthine colors, you sink her.
Careful, lick spittle. My men and I aren't accustomed to taking orders.
The Viscount's pardon comes with strings. If amaranthine is left unchecked, they will rule the waking sea.
Piss on that. What do I care?
A dozen war galleys hunting your kind to extinction says you'll care.
Messer, someone's nearby.
Ops. Ci troviamo ancora al porto di notte e stavolta dobbiamo ammazzare questo gruppo di mercenari qua dietro per la quest del principe di Starkhaven, Sebastian Vael. Ok, questo semplice. Adesso ci saranno poi altri 2 gruppi in giro per la mappa da ammazzare. Kirkwall notte, Kirkwall giorno.
Ravani, stop looking at my chest. My eyes are up here.
But the chest hair...
Do you know how much I suffer under your gaze? I am a person, not an object.
Varric?
Just shitting you.
Watch out by the canary compound.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
Incredibile.
A laborer with a smart mouth. You hardly ever see those.
What do you want?
I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get those sacks off the docks?
Right.
Simpatici. Andiamo a cercare questo capitano. Dovrebbe essere qua dietro.
I think the canary is spying on us.
I seek any information.
Shipping manifest.
Non oggi.
I think I lost it.
Well, then you can't bring your goods in. Viscount's rules, not mine.
Belle regole.
You should take credit for those rules.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Orlesian cargo. I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
Che strano.
I can't imagine what you mean.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
Vabbè, queste potrebbero aiutarvi.
Is this enough to help you remember?
Ah, it's coming back to me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we could help each other out.
Che bello dover sempre corrompere la gente, anche quando non vuoi, te lo chiedono loro.
I seek any information on suspected apostates.
Io non ne so nulla.
This is private property.
Cosa c'è lì dentro?
What are you guarding?
Imported goods.
Proprietà privata di chi?
Who owns this warehouse?
Master Woodrow, I suppose. It's rented storage space.
Posso entrare?
Let's see what's behind that door.
No visitors allowed.
Vabbè, come non detto.
You're in my way.
We're under attack.
Fatti fuori i guardiani, entriamo. Vediamo cosa troviamo un po' in giro. Cassa. Barile. Qui c'era una porta. Ah no, quella è la porta d'uscita, giustamente.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
Vai, Varric disattiva tutte le trappole.
I love doing that.
Ripulita tutta la zona, finalmente possiamo vedere cosa c'è in questa.
Stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
Sta cassa, dicevo, Varric, se non mi interrompevi. Hai ragione, disattiviamola. Campione del carico di Martin.
Oh, the Black Hand. A blend of 27 toxic plant essences with a healthy dollop of cobra venom for that extra kick. That poison will kill a man in 2 breaths. Can I have it?
Direi di no. Andiamo a parlare con il tuo amichetto che ci ha fatto cercare sta roba.
I enjoy a man with markings like that.
You've enjoyed many, I suspect.
Where I come from, they're called tattoos. Sailors get them all the time.
Not made of lyrium, I'd imagine.
Not a one. And the pictures are different. Usually breasts.
I suppose a pair of lyrium breasts tattooed onto my chest would make things better.
That's me. I'm a helper.
Sarebbe interessante, in effetti. Taverna dell'impiccato. Eccoci alla taverna, ma prima di andare a consegnare all'amico di Isabella, io Isabella la tolgo dal party. Si può fare da questi punti. Perché ho intenzione di non rilasciargli la merce, perché insomma il veleno non è mai cosa bella, quindi la togliamo perché altrimenti lei si arrabbia e ci danno punti di rivalità, e visto che noi ce la vogliamo fare amica, evitiamo.
I thought all dwarves had beards. Where's yours?
I misplaced it, along with my sense of dwarven pride and my gold-plated noble cast pin.
I thought maybe it fell onto your chest.
Oh, the broody elf tells a joke.
I don't brood.
Friend, if your brooding were any more impressive, women would swoon as you passed. They'd have broody babies in your honor.
You're a very odd dwarf.
And you thought I was joking about the pin.
Assolutamente d'accordo con Varric.
Guess what I found? Crates filled with enough poison to assassinate every noble in Orlais, and then some.
I knew I should have told you not to look in the crates. Look, there's nothing shady going on here. I got the stuff from a legitimate supplier, and I'm going to sell it through legitimate channels. It's all legitimate.
It's poison. It kills people.
I just sell it. I'm not responsible for what people do with it. So, where is it?
Non te lo dico.
I refuse to be a part of this. You want it? Get it yourself.
Oh, come on. If I don't get the goods back, I'm ruined.
Peccato.
Maybe you should trade in something else. Like Gollum dolls. I hear there's big demand for those.
Fine, you've ruined me. Happy now.
There's something to it, I swear. It's a sign for blessed Andraste.
Isabela ci avrebbe dato 10 punti di rivalità e non mi piaceva l'idea. Mi lascia perplessa il fatto che non ci sia la tizia incappucciata, quindi rientriamo di notte. Eccola.
Someone powerful in Kirkwall wants the raiders to attack Amaranthine's ships.
As I suspected. You've earned a bonus. You've done for Eldon and Amaranthine a great service.
Bene. Abbiamo guadagnato dei soldi e anche livellato. Mettiamole subito i punti. Caratteristiche, sempre subito magia. Confermo. Livello 10. No, io direi che iniziamo a prendere punti in guaritore spirituale. Con questa ultima missione direi che chiudo la puntata. Vi ringrazio per essere stati con me e vi saluto alla prossima, dove andremo a fare la quest che ci aveva affibbiato Flemet a inizio gioco. Ciao a tutti e alla prossima!